I saw a post and they went to this zoo. Is what they were calling it? A zoo?
A zoo's a zoo.
A zoo is a zoo is a zoo. And there was no animals really.
Okay.
It was just one like little dog running
So it was
around.
someone's house?
It was one little dog running around.
And they paid admission to get into this zoo?
Yeah, it was a Shih Tzu.
Oh! What? The build-up on that.
God.
Insane.
I heard this the other day, a few weeks ago at this point. I'm laying in bed and I was like, I have to practice this.
That's so good.
As my next joke. Because everyone's heard my other joke like that already. Like
The scarecrow one?
No, the punchline one.
What's that?
Oh, maybe I'll tell that. But
Go on.
I was in my head like, okay, let me just practice this on Aaron to see if I can like deliver it.
Yeah, delivery.
And I was like, so Aaron, and I immediately started crying. I
couldn't get it out.
I couldn't get it out. I had never laughed that hard. Like, it was just like I had the giggles and I couldn't stop laughing. And he's looking at me like, are you okay? And I finally got the joke out and he was like my laughing was funnier than the joke at that point.
Exactly.
And he's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I was like, I literally was trying to practice on you and clearly I failed already.
You held it together there.
Oh yeah, I knew I had to.
That was good.
Had to sell it for you.
You were selling it. I was sold.
Yeah.
I was going to the Shih Tzu
on.
also.
Yeah. Hello, welcome back to Tea and Toasties. I'm one of your hosts, Sabrina.
And I'm Rich. I'm the other one.
And welcome to episode 30.
30.
The big 3-0.
We are.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
And Gertie.
Purdy Gertie.
And Gertie's here.
Purdy Gertie at number 30.
She just waltzed in and she's having a birthday any day now.
She is. Big girl now.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be a big 5.
She had her tiramisu birthday cake this morning.
She pinched
now
it.
She is rearing to go.
Mm-hmm. So welcome back.
Welcome back.
To you.
To me. To meet you.
To meet to you. To meet to you. The Chuckle Brothers.
I don't even know that reference
You don't.
at all.
I got to play you the Chuckle
it's
Brothers.
Just that one thing.
They are absurd. So absurd.
I'm sure in the
Yes.
most British way.
Exactly.
Plenty of cheese, I'm sure.
Sprinkled Parmesan on top
Yeah.
of those moustaches that they wear.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm back.
You're back. You've been on vacay.
Been on vacay.
So the big question is,
Uh-oh.
did you manage to reset the mindset? Are you relaxed, chill, all that?
Yeah, it was good. I feel accomplished
Excellent.
in my vacation.
Check.
Yeah. A bit of what we were talking about last ep, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm back. Ugh.
Yeah.
Bit of the, like, sad
Well, that's
back.
natural.
But, I don't know. Trying not to be.
Holiday blues.
The holiday blues,
Yeah, well, that's because you got to get back into the routine.
The routine,
The
I
routine
know.
of things.
Yeah, get back and be like, wait, everyone else just carrying on. I just have to carry on now. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, but gotta switch the mindset.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was nice, like, a lot of doing nothing, but then also doing stuff that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I needed for sure.
Sweet.
Got some good sun in.
The weather behaved for you.
Oh my God, yeah. It didn't rain a drop.
Oh, you didn't? No rain?
It was like
Hot.
high 80s, 90s the entire time, which was awesome.
Has been scorching.
Yeah, until like the last day when I was so just like sunned out, I think.
Done
And
with
it
it.
was the hottest day.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God,
Wow.
couldn't even really do much.
Just too hot for you as well then.
Yeah. We did beach one day. We went to Tybee Island.
Yeah.
And we went to just like the Tybee beach the first day.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we sat down, I sat down in my chair and I looked to the left.
Mm-hmm.
There was a tooth
Get out of it.
Right there.
Seriously?
And I was like,
Let's
look
go.
at this. I literally made the joke, like, wouldn't it be funny if and then it was right there.
Really?
I'm coming for JB's crown.
Yeah. I bet that's the only one you got that day, though.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is either a good omen or a bad omen. And yeah, I think I found like one more that day. Then I think my mom found one that day. We really didn't find many in total, but also because it was so hot, I was like, I can't be out there like looking. Yeah. And then the second day we went to the beach, we're like walking to a spot to find, and I just looked down. There's one right there.
Another one.
And that one was the long one that I love.
Those are my faves.
Those longs, yeah.
And
again, I was like, okay, this is either going to be a really good tooth day.
Yeah.
And I think that was the only one I found that day. And I was like, whatever. So I think we got like 4
total
in total the whole
between
trip.
You.
Yeah. I wanted to do one of those like fossil tours that you guys did. And I looked this up. You know, they had all kinds of events and things and dolphin tours and all that stuff. And there was one really popular one, and looking through the reviews and photos, everyone has a fucking Meg in their hands, and they're the ones that go in like the river like areas where the Megs are,
exactly,
and like go diving for them and stuff. I was like, yes, please sign me up. I want to do it.
Booked out.
No, it was a 4-hour like tour, and it was $660 for 2 people. Still a lot. And it said like a description, like in all caps, you must be physically fit, because I guess you're like going off and on the boat and like diving with like proper stuff. But I was like, $600.
Okay, new business plan.
And my mom goes, I bet you they're just planting those things out there and then just taking the people out. I said, I don't even care if they're doing that as long as they're real.
Yeah.
And I get to find one and keep it.
Not like the one that we planted.
Yeah, not like that. But so we obviously did not do that.
That's a lot of money.
So much money for just that. And then I was thinking like, these pictures like, looks like everyone has one, but
you can.
What if you don't find one?
You can go on eBay and get one for a lot less than that.
That's not the fun of it. I want to find
I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you pay me half of that?
No.
What do you mean no?
No, I wouldn't. I don't think anyone should pay that. I mean, unless you're like just absolutely money coming out of your eyeballs, you know, I don't see why you would just do that as a fun thing to do on the side. Like that's a lot of money.
That is, isn't it? They can't promise a Meg, can they?
Right. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I was like, I would hate to do it and then not find it, or like,
come back with some petrified poo and a bit of wood.
Yeah, and a broken leg or something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so we didn't do
that? No.
But we did, like, the second day we went to the beach, it was just me and my mom, and the place we stayed, it was like a campground, and there was a beach access like 2 blocks away. So we walked to the beach. It's called the River Beach.
Okay.
And it's technically like a river. I don't even know. But the big ass like cargo ships would come through like right in front of us and go down this like, you know, whatever waterway next to us.
What, with all the shipping containers on them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And all kinds of ships were coming through.
Yeah.
There was like no waves. It was like in the end, it was like all rounded.
Yeah.
But there were like no waves until the ship came in. And then like 5 minutes later, this like massive waves would come in.
Let's go surfing.
So that was like peaceful, and like no one really was there all day. And then we discovered that the dolphin tour boats also come through there. So because we were looking out and we were convinced they were sharks because of the way that they were swimming out there.
Yeah.
They were close and they were popping up like nonstop, and they didn't look like they were doing the arching.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know, dolphins usually you see them and then they keep going down the beach.
Yeah.
And these were like circling the same area. And we were like, I think that's sharks.
Yeah.
And then we saw the dolphin tour boats come through. And I'm like, oh, these dolphins are trained to like, they know. They must be like feeding them or something.
Right.
Because as soon as those 2 boats came, there were so many dolphins. And they were like doing tricks. They were flicking their tails out of the water.
Okay.
And then the boat did what I assume it does every time, and
Performing
these dolphins
for food.
know it. They like stalled out, and then he like circled around, and then just like gunned it and created all the like ripples behind him, and the dolphins were jumping, chasing the boat behind the boat. And me and my mom just have a front row free show to this dolphin tour. It was crazy.
That's cool.
I got videos where you can
did?
see it, but obviously y'all can't see it.
I have to see that.
So we just watched them like all day. There was a tour at 12:30, a tour at 2, a tour at 4, and we just watched them, and they stayed out there like waiting for the next boat like all day long. They just kept popping up like at least 20 dolphins.
Front row seats to the dolphins.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Yeah, because usually you see them. We've been on the beach and you just see them.
Yeah, occasionally.
Someone points out and there's like a fin popping up, and usually they travel in, 2s or 3s, right? Little family or whatever together.
Yeah.
And then they go back down, and then you look along the line, and then they pop back up, and they just keep going.
They keep going, yeah. But these were just circling around, like right in the trail of where all the boats were coming in.
Cool, but they were fat bastards.
Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, so that was like the best beach day, and we did the whole like we put our chairs in the water, and we sat down there and yapped away and had our little drinks, and
nice.
And then a crab ran across my foot. Big ass crab.
How big are we talking?
Big ass crab. Like
what?
Well, we saw the little guys. Yeah. Like the little black ones that are like an inch or two, like little spiders on the beach. They were scurrying around our chairs.
And we
were like, what? Then we were like, look how cute they are. But we were like, what are they doing? Why are they obsessed with us? Why do they want to be here? They kept coming and they wouldn't go away. And then we noticed a hole right in between like our chairs. Yeah. And I was like, maybe this is his home. So I moved my stuff out of the way, and he ran straight into the hole and went in. I was like, we're in his driveway right now. He's like, excuse me, ladies.
Come on,
just
out the way.
Trying to get home.
Beep, beep.
So we saw those. Then we're standing just in the water chatting, and I felt something on my, like, brushed by my foot. And I didn't look down just because I was like, it's seaweed, kelp, whatever. And then I lifted my foot up, and this thing like came with me, and I was like, foot. What? And so that's when I looked down, and he was scurrying off of my foot.
Oh shit!
And he was like, he was like this big, his body. I don't know. Wow. It's like a loaf of bread almost.
Right. Sabrina's got her hands up currently, and we're talking the size of, I don't know, what the hell is that? That's like a big fucking sandwich.
Probably like 8 inches.
Yeah.
Wide, just his shell.
Big crab.
Yeah, and he was just scurrying away. And then we followed him, and I think there was all these fish floating by, and I think he grabbed a fish. He did some quick movement, and then he went down to the bottom, and then and he dug himself in the ground, and we were like, ah.
Wow.
So then we're like, are we just stepping on a bunch of these crabs?
Did you ID this fella?
No, I couldn't really. No. He just looked like he wasn't like one of those blue ones. He wasn't black. He was just like a brownish. Yeah. Regular looking crab.
Did he have the big pincers up top?
Yeah, he had claws. Big meaty claws. But yeah, thank God he didn't pinch me.
I know.
He didn't want anything to do with me. Excuse me, coming through. Yeah. Just went on his way.
Classic if he'd have just pinched your big toe
like
or
my
whatever.
Achilles heel or something, because he was right there.
Latched on.
Ugh.
Did you eat any crab?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
The first night we were there, we went to this place called the Crab Shack.
Perfect.
So we go there, and this is happening. These tables have a big hole in the middle with a garbage can beneath, and you just like shovel your shit into the center of the table.
Do they have a cloth on the table, or is it just the wood?
It's wood. Yeah. And then there's the hole, and then there's like a stand on top of the hole, so you can put like stuff up there, and everything is served on like plastic paper and you just like shove it all in the trash.
Do they give you the crab hammer?
Yeah, like the crunching thing, the tiny fork, the butter. Oh. It was so good. The food the whole time was amazing. Really, like everywhere we went. Yeah. Wow. Really good food.
Jealous.
God, there's like so many things.
So many things. All right, we're just going to call this the vacation catch up. Yeah. So it's packed full of things.
Packed full.
Hangovers?
God. Yeah. The first night we got there, like kept it low key. And then the second day we did beach, and then we wanted to go to one of those like frozen daiquiri places. I mean, you're at the beach and they're everywhere.
You got to do it.
And so we walk in, and we were like trying some, and my mom's like, ew, these are gross. Like they tasted like Very artificial. Yeah, what did you
That
expect?
is the taste of the daiquiri, isn't it?
But they had all the different flavors. And so I'm like, so what are you guys getting? And my parents were like, oh, we're not going to get anything. I was like, what? And I was like, well, now I'm here.
I tried them.
And they're all staring at us. I was like, I feel like I should at least get something. And they had this one called like monkey something.
How big was it?
Like,
Oh, just a normal.
Like a 12 ounce plastic cup.
Not like a yard of it.
No. And we had a golf cart. You could drive golf carts around like on the street down there. And you can have open container down there.
Right. You could take your daiquiri with you. So
yeah, I took it out and we drove around more. Honestly, I don't remember really what we did after that.
What? One and done?
Oh, no, I was drinking all day, but the daiquiri
got you.
Sent me over the edge. I just remember.
Seriously?
Like my dad and them, they just said I was like, just being like, this fucking monkey juice and the monkey juice is doing this and this and this. And it was spilling all over me in the golf cart because it was all bumpy. And I was like, I got monkey juice everywhere. Oh my God. The next day I was violently
in the trash,
hungover.
Shit.
Like I just laid in bed, went back to bed.
Tried all the things.
So that was like a dead day, chill day.
What hair did you do? Hair of the dog or no?
I finally did. I tried.
The only thing.
Because I got up and I had, bacon, eggs, like the grease food, like give me that.
Yep.
Water, that didn't help. Gatorades. I drank like 3 Gatorades.
Cold
in one
shower,
day.
ice bath, all the things, all the tricks.
Nothing was working. And then I was like, fuck it. And I just drank a beer.
Yeah.
And it did help, I think, a little bit.
It really does.
Yeah. And then we just like ordered some pizza.
Okay. I'll do it.
Picked it up. That was delicious. Stayed in, played card games, I think, that night.
Bit more local.
Yeah.
No monkey juice that night?
No monkey juice. No. And then the next day, we went to Savannah.
Okay.
That's what we were going to do that day. But I was like...
So was everybody in the trash? Or
no, just me. They were in the trash like the next day.
Oh,
and I was like, woo! Like we were alternating.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Rotating hangovers.
Yeah. We went to Savannah the next day, which is like a 20-minute drive. And...
It's decent.
That was good fun. What did we do? We went to just a bar and then we went to... I signed us all up for a ghost tour.
The ghost tour, yes. Yeah. Yes.
Because I was like, let's do something different. All we do is like, come
bar
there and go to the beach, and which is great. But I was like, if we're going to be here and, it's a spooky haunted town supposedly, and I'm not paying $600 to fossil hunt.
No.
We can do a ghost tour.
We can do ghost tour for 3 people for what? How much was that?
It was like $35 per person.
Perfect.
And it was a 2.5-hour tour.
Okay.
And it was booze and booze tour.
Oh,
so it was like a bar crawl.
I like that branding.
/ haunted tour thing.
So drinks included?
Drinks were not included, no.
But they took you to places, bars where you could get some booze and some booze. Yeah. So you did ghost busting?
It wasn't really ghost busting, unfortunately. I was looking for the full, like, cheesy experience of, like, if anyone's here, give us a sign. And, I wanted to be fully immersed and like, oh no, something touched me, I think. And the air's cold. Like I wanted to be fully in that. And it wasn't that. It was just like good. I learned some cool stuff.
Okay, tell me.
Well, the first place we showed up, first of all, the person who's leading the tour is like dressed as a pirate. Full on. Like that's their thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But this one tour, by the way, it had great reviews and like that's why we chose this one.
Right.
And he was awesome. He was very charismatic and knew his shit and knew how to play the crowd. And he was fun. But we meet up and we're at this first bar and he said there's a shot here called the Charlie shot. And I forget what it was, but he said if you order it, you have to cheers to Charlie before. And if you don't, something sketchy will happen. Like if you use the bathroom downstairs, like he might fuck with you and turn the lights on and off and all these things.
Did you accept that challenge?
I wanted to do it just to see, but we like immediately left that bar. So I didn't even get a drink there. I was just like, I'll wait to the next spot.
Yeah. You were just catching the vibe, I guess, at that point. Yeah.
And then we walked out and there was this like mannequin display beneath our feet of these 2 like dead people.
Okay.
And he was explaining that Charlie, the bar is located in an old hotel.
Oh, okay.
And
potential for ghosts.
Yeah. Someone bought it. This woman, Lorraine, and her husband bought it. And then he didn't want to run it. So he hired this accountant guy, Charlie. And so he came in. Husband left off to see Europe for a few months. When he came back, found Charlie and Lorraine had fallen in love, obviously.
What did he think?
So he got pissed at Charlie and he threw him out of the 3rd-story window of the hotel. So he died there.
And her also? Or
they didn't really say what happened to her. I think she just died eventually, but...
Old age?
Broken so
heart.
Charlie is, they kind of call him like the pervy ghost because he loves the ladies, apparently. Okay. He hangs out at the bar a lot.
Right, Charlie.
Yeah, so that was him. And then we walked around some other places and he was telling us all these things. Yeah. Went to a couple more bars.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was fun. And then we went to the graveyard. We didn't get to go in.
No.
I was upset by that.
Yeah.
But I fell down. I wasn't even drunk. It was my shoes. Okay. I was wearing my stompers, my sandals.
Not the one with the strap had come off.
Yeah, I sewed it.
You sewed it back on?
Before I left. Oh, it's
what, hand sew?
Janky job. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're just hoping it was going to hold.
It did hold up. It did. But
except
I'm wearing these chunky shoes, sandals, and we're on like old ass cobblestone. That's like the most uneven, rounded rocks and stuff. And I wasn't walking up my feet, and I had a drink in my hand, and it was dark. And I just like twisted my ankle and fell down. I like grabbed my mom, almost took her down with me.
Nice.
But my knee was like swollen.
Oh, you've grazed it as a bruise. Yeah, as a bruise. We're looking at a bruise right here. Dang, that's pretty. You went down.
It was gnarly. I landed just straight on it. Yeah.
Shit. But you recovered. Plus, you were working.
What do you mean?
On that tour. You were taking pictures of alphabet letters and shit.
Oh, yeah. I just spotted it.
Can't switch it off, can you?
Spotted it, and he was yapping away, and I was like, oh, what's that back there?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you texted me, and there was like alphabet pictures. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be on vacay.
Yeah. I was like, you see what I see?
Uh-huh.
I mean, speaking of work stuff, I mean, you edited last ep.
Yeah.
And you sent it over to Aaron. Y'all did all that stuff when I was gone without me.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
Life goes on.
But then, of course, I couldn't get it posted.
I know.
It's still posted on Monday, though.
It's still, and that is our commitment. We try for every Monday.
Yeah. All to say, Rich had it done on like Saturday
afternoon.
So just so everyone knows, it was done. But the Wi-Fi where I was horrendous. And it just
campsite Wi-Fi.
It would not post.
Wasn't Wi-Fiing.
Nope.
And you tried at Chick-fil-A.
I tried the whole drive home. Everywhere we stopped, I'm like, is there Wi-Fi? Is there Wi-Fi?
Got to get this episode posted.
Yeah.
But no, we try for every Monday. We still hit the Monday mark.
Yeah.
All good.
At this point, it just needs to be Tuesday, I think.
We'll change it to Tuesday.
Post on Tuesday. Why aren't we doing that anyway?
Makes sense, right?
Who do we think we are?
Well, people like to start their Mondays off with a bang.
I know. I know. My mom was saying that, like, when I don't get it on Monday, I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, fuck.
See, I was hoping that you guys could have this lovely little family ride home together in the car listening to the...
I just don't know if I could. I'd be like, turn it off, turn it off.
Yeah, cringy. Because, they enjoy listening and you hadn't heard it. Yeah. And I thought it would be fun listening to it.
The night before, we were at a brewery yapping away and I was like, we should play the episode tomorrow. And then it didn't get posted, first of all. And then the next day I was like, I don't want to do that at all. Anyways, I do not want to do that.
Isn't it funny how like some of the best ideas you have are on whilst under the influence of some monkey juice or jungle juice?
Yeah.
And you're like, yes, we should so do that. Yeah. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Next day.
Well, my monkey juice day, I was like, tomorrow morning, I'm waking up at 8 o'clock. We're going to the beach. And then we're going to go to Savannah all day. And I did nothing all day.
None of that
happened.
happens.
In bed. No. My mom was like, I thought you were getting up early. I was like, very funny.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Dang, I've made some great plans whilst under the influence, but next day they're like the worst thing ever.
I know.
Terrible.
Who thought of that?
Yeah. Who came up with that?
We had a drunken idea one day that I got sucked into of doing a river float. Of course, you're like, yeah, it would be so fun. And the next day, oh my God, I was like, I've never been more sick.
Yeah.
I felt so sick in the way that like I was getting anxious. Like my whole body was just like tense.
Shit.
Yeah. And I didn't drive there. I'm driving in the passenger with someone and I was seconds away from saying like, can you like pull off here and like just drop me off? And I'll get someone to pick me up. Like I was like, I cannot go. Like before we get too far away.
Yeah.
I cannot go. And it kind of went away, my hangover, but it ended up being a hellish time. It was like 3 hours.
Eesh.
We were floating like way further than we should have been. And then we just pulled off at a random place, climbed up the side of the highway.
That sounds awful.
And then had to call someone random. Like we were like hitchhiking to come get us. And it poured rain on us. Spiders kept falling on us under the trees. A snake almost fell on us.
What? It sounds like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Temple of Doom going on.
It was crazy. What? Fun, but I would never do that again.
Well, I think the idea is not to do the thing that you say you're going to do. You know, don't plan it for the next day.
Yeah.
Like, we should so do that in a month and see if it still sounds good.
But that would never happen, you know. That's why it has to be like the next day because no one's ever going to be like, remember that thing we said we were going to do?
Well, if I'm drunk enough and I'm making these outlandish plans that night, I know myself well enough now to know that you ain't going to see me for a week anyway. So there's no point planning for the next day.
Right.
You know, I'm going to have a hangover from hell.
Yeah.
So I could fuck it. I can plan anything I like. Everyone knows they ain't going to see me.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, even how many people have you met that you're like, oh, we are so going to text. And then I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
I'm
Delete
not replying.
that number.
Yeah. Yeah.
Best laid plans and all that.
Yeah.
Don't happen.
And all that.
Oh, dude, what happened to Mood Show?
Oh, fuck.
Because Jonette saw your mum's Facebook post and then she texted her. There was some Mood Show incident.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's the other thing. So, yeah, vacay going great. Also, this dog is old as hell. This dog, Mushu, is like my childhood dog. He's like a little tiny, he's like 4 pounds at this point. He just keeps getting skinnier and skinnier. He's 16. And they bring him everywhere, of course. They're not going to leave him at home.
Yeah.
He's with us, just hanging around. He can barely see, he can barely hear, but he's vibing. And one morning, it was the last day, I think. I woke up to the sound of something crashing and yiping.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, what's happening? What's happening? And my mom was like, son of a bitch, fuck. And she got up because he was like up and like trembling. So she's like, okay, let's go outside. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
And so she stood up. He went to the edge of the bed and just like fell off the bed, like jumped off the bed.
Yeah.
And this is a high bed and he's a little guy and it's not carpet. It's like
and he's old.
Wood.
Yeah.
And he like slid like into the refrigerator and then he was on the ground like a beetle upside down. Like, yeah. Like, and I was like, oh my God.
Here we
like
go. Yeah.
He's dead. Right.
Yeah.
Just ever since that, he did not recover. He could barely stand. He could barely walk. He could barely even like lift his head up. He was just laying there and like trembling and like eyes. I literally was like, this dog's dying.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm witnessing a slow death right now. Like it was horrible. I didn't know. He wouldn't drink water. He wouldn't eat. He was just laying like, and I kept lifting him up and he was just like flopping around. And then he was like having diarrhea, but it was like just clear liquid and then he was puking, like everything.
God,
this is it. And I was like, what the hell are we gonna do? We're gonna bring this dog back in a freezer in the cooler in the back of the truck or something. Like what are we, because we still had all day.
Yeah.
And then it was like, we don't want to leave, go to the beach. Like we couldn't do anything and it was so hot. We were like, what do we do with this dog? So we're like, let's just like let him chill for a bit. I think he just has like upset stomach and he's like dehydrated and really weak. That's why he's like laying here like this. Also, I was like, what are you going to do? Take him to the vet? If you take him to the vet, they're just going to say, put him at, get rid of him because he's too old anyway.
Yeah. Can't do anything for him kind of thing.
But me and my mom decided to go to the beach because we were like, we're not going to sit here and just look at this dog all day. Yeah. So my dad stayed back and just kept an eye on him. Yeah. We went to the beach. But again, I bet you were worried. I was the dried up sponge that day. Oh, okay. And so we lasted maybe an hour. Okay. And then went back. Yeah. And then my dad was like, I think we need to take him to the vet.
Really?
So they took him to the vet. I stayed back, tried to take a nap with Jet. And they were gone for a good couple of hours. Oh, yeah. They went to this really nice vet, though. They said it was like awesome. The people there were amazing.
And turns out... Sorry, this was on the weekend.
This was the last day.
Sunday.
Yeah.
A Sunday vet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what they said, too. It's going to be a lot. But it was the last day as well. So I was like, is this how we're going to spend the last day? Really? But has to be done, right?
Yeah.
So they I said he needs just an IV of like liquids.
Yeah, needs some fluids in him.
Yeah, some fluids. And so they did that. And he just apparently had a really bad UTI. That was one of the things he had. But I think it's just he was dehydrated probably. And
that's how you get
can
it,
happen.
Yeah.
So he got the fluids and then a bunch of antibiotics, and he was a little better after that. And then the next day, he was pretty much back to normal.
Wow.
Still like old and like stumbling around, but at least normal. Walking and like doing stuff and eating and drinking.
Dang, so just a little bit dehydrated.
Yeah, he bounced back.
Jesus, indestructible.
Like, literally, that's what I said when he fell off the bed. I was like, this dog. He's been through so much of that stuff. He's been, oh my God, falling off of shit constantly and getting bit by other dogs, and somehow, he's just a resilient little guy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well done, little fella.
But that was crazy. I was just like,
this is it.
Is this dog really about to die right now on this last day of our vacation?
On vacation, last day of vacay too. Ooh, that would have been nasty.
But it's crazy. My mom, like the first day we got there, she even said, she's like, I am always afraid he's going to die while we're out
not at
camping.
Home.
And I'm going to have to like figure out what to do. And I was like, I think about that every time you guys go somewhere because I'm like, he's so old. Like, it's kind of any day now type of thing. And then that happened and I was like, bitch, I was like, this is going to be the time.
Oh, shit. Yeah, and you'd have to put him in the cooler with a bunch of ice.
I'm like, wait, he's in the back seat with me?
Yeah. Oof.
But no, he was fine. He was chilling. He just like slept in his little car seat the whole ride home. And it was just chilling.
He was probably looking around going, nothing to see. You can't get rid of me that easy.
God, it was crazy though. Yeah. I was just at the camper like knowing for sure that they're just going to put him down. No question really in my head. Mm-hmm. Just waiting for the call basically.
Should have been in bits, right?
Oh yeah, probably. But also probably okay just because it's like at this point, you've got to be prepared. Yeah, right?
Exactly. At that point. Yeah, it's going to happen at some point.
I already had the tattoo of him for the past like 10 years. I'm ready.
Right.
I've been prepared.
You called it at 10.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Yeah.
We've had good mushu time.
Yeah, he's been an old man his whole life, basically.
Looks like an old man too. Yeah. Anyway, it sounds eventful.
It was eventful.
You did all the things, but you've come back rested.
Definitely glad to be back home.
Yeah, well, you can't beat that.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to be away, but it's nice to get back.
Yeah.
Tea and Toasties is supported by Alphabet Art Photos. March 3rd, 2024. A package was delivered. It was carefully wrapped, lovingly arranged. But what happened next shocked an entire crafting community. The customer left a 1-star review. No message, no context, just 1 star and an eerie silence.
The item was perfect. Our customer service, stellar. We even included a surprise chocolate in with the package. Who does that? I reached out 3 times, nicely, offered a refund, a replacement, all the things. But the silence was killing me.
Some say it was an accident, an erroneous mouse click. Others believe it was premeditated. We traced the reviewer's digital fingerprints. Turns out they left 4 other 1-star reviews that same day.
The insanity. Can anyone stop this monster?
In a world where handmade art lives and dies by star ratings, one shop refuses to be defeated.
We're not just selling photography, we're building memories.
Support small business. Support justice. Shop Alphabet Art Photos before the 1-star serial shop killer strikes again.
And if you love it, leave 5 stars. Not just for us, but for truth. Use promo code TNT30 at checkout for 30% off your order of Alphabet Art Photos. That's etsy.com/shop/Alphabet Art Photos, promo code TNT30. Speaking of, it's
happening, dude.
In like 2 days,
It's happening.
you're getting your hair.
Yes, as you reach for yours.
Sorry, my
showing off.
My scalp is burnt and
you're peeling
off.
through there.
So the next time we do the pod recording, but not next time I see you.
No.
You will have your hair or the plugs.
Yeah,
your
I'll have dots and scabs. Yeah, not so exciting. I'll look like. Have you ever seen? You watch Deadpool movies?
The dog.
The dog. You look like a dog out of dog. Deadpool. Deadpool with his mask off.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen that?
I think so.
He looks very messy.
Yeah.
Looks like
he looks like
a pizza
kind of like
base, red sauce.
Like Anakin after he gets burnt up.
Yeah, very burnt up, scorched up, no hair.
Yeah, I think I've seen.
Yeah, bit nasty.
I haven't seen Deadpool 1 or 2. I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine, the newer one that came out.
It's all right, that one. Oh, I watched, because I had a week on my own. Mm-hmm. Yeah, apart from doing the edit.
Right.
Which I wasn't stressed on it.
Okay.
Not at all. I was just like dipping in, dipping out, dipping in, dipping out. Chunked a lot out on, I think it was Friday.
Yeah.
It was weird, a weird sort of push and pull kind of thing, because I was doing the things, trying to get out of that funk that I was in.
Yeah.
But listening to it, it was kind of like, you are in this funk still. So I was kind of trying to crawl myself out of this pit.
Yeah.
At the same time as listening to myself being in the pit.
It's a weird phenomenon of being constantly in the past, but then because you record today, and then for like the whole week, I'll be in the today still.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then immediately start over again. Yeah. Like the day that it's the day after it's finished and done. Yeah. And then like if I choose to listen to it, that's why I don't listen, because then I'm like,
oh, you're done with it.
Back in it again. It's like this was over a week ago for me now. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird thing, because then you take the headphones off and now you're back in like normal present time. Yeah. It's strange.
It was a weird push me, pull you kind of situation, because I was still, I mean, you helped me so much on that day that I arrived in the funk. I was like a plane with one wing off, kind of just sort of circling and a real rough landing. Yeah. And you were like, fuck it, let's go. Yeah. And I wasn't ready. Yeah. And I was basically a passenger, I felt like, in that episode. And you were like, you kind of carried me along. Yeah. And I think even at the start of the ep, you said, oh, we got Eeyore in the studio this morning. Yeah. And I thought about it this week, right? And off of the whole Eeyore thing. Yeah. Because I was a bit of a... Oh. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Exactly. Yeah. And then listening back to the edit, and I listened to the whole thing through before I sent it to you to check. Yeah. Is I was like, because you held space, but you weren't trying to fix real time, but you were just sort of, you managed to transition me from Eeyore through to more poo. Yeah. There was a bit more poo going on, and then there was like a little bit of Tigger. Yeah. Tokens
boing,
of
boing,
Tigger.
Boing, what's he say? Bounce, bounce.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
Boing, yoing.
Boing, yoing.
Well, I feel, I had to like, let's just call it out. For one, address it. Go. Like, no, like what's me saying Eeyore is like.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Off the bat.
Let's lay it out there.
Yeah, yeah. In a nice, jokey way.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wanted to talk about it anyways. So it was like, let's just, let's dive in. Why? What's going on?
Why? What's up with you?
Usually it's me, or you're usually not ever in a funk.
Not ever.
And so I was like, what's going on? Yeah. Why? What's happened?
But then I thought about it. I thought about a lot of things this week because, I think.
No. And you were alone, so you were really
alone.
thinking.
I did extra thinking. Mm-hmm. I was thinking about thinking. I know when I'm in trouble if I'm thinking about thinking. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I mean, we both think. We're both thinkers. Oh, yeah. And when you're thinking about the thinking, it's like, okay, dude, there's some shit going on. You've got to address it or dig in, think more about the thinking of the thinking to find out what's going on. Yeah. And we talked about things on that episode, trying to dig in, trying to find out why. And I don't really know if we came up with an answer, which isn't really what we were after, but it was like, okay, what can you do? Which is when we were talking about the hobbies and shit like that. And that was perfect. That was perfect because I got home after recording and Jonette was like, she knew I was in a funk. She was like, so how you doing? How'd it go? So I was telling her and I was saying that what we'd talked about was, hobbies and shit that perhaps I should get back into to try and so I'm thinking about or doing other things that I enjoy.
Yeah.
So we discussed all that and then she came up with drawing.
Yeah.
Drawing. I'd forgotten about it. So she dug out some sketch pads and she picked up some pencils. And before she left to go on vacation, so she had all that ready for me. There was one day, I think I'd just finished some edit, and I thought, fuck it, let's do some playtime. And you know that little thing I got on my desk where I pull out a word? And I put the word at the back. Yeah. It's like a motivational thing, right? So I'd already pulled this word of the week out, and the word on it was play, which was, I thought, nice and serendipitous. Yeah. Yep. If I can say that. I think I might.
You can.
I did.
Yeah, he said it.
So it was just screaming, shouting at me, play, 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 play.
Yeah. And that's what we're talking about on the app. We're talking about playing with toys and stuff.
Yeah.
As kids.
Yeah. It's like my mind was over-minding and my body had got left behind. Yeah. And for me, there's a huge... Those two are connected. Yeah. And it felt like there's a big disconnect between the body and the brain. Yeah. And the brain had been overbraining and I'd neglected the body. So I hadn't been moving. Yeah. And I hadn't been out and about walking. I hadn't been exercising. And for me, the body comes first. You know what I mean? It's like I have to feel the energy for then the brain to feel healthy as well. Not that it used up much energy to do drawing. Yeah. But I sat outside on the porch, picked up a pad, and just started drawing.
And what are we talking drawing? Like doodling or like realistic drawings? Or are you drawing things, people? Like what do you draw? Yeah. Like what's the vibe?
Drawing vibe? Yeah. Well, I was looking around the house because like I'm a copier. I can't just draw from my imagination or whatever like that, right? Yeah. I have to look at something and copy it. So I was looking around the house, what can I pick up? And I was like, there's a mug, that's boring. Plant, boring. And I was like, well, I used to be able to draw features, faces and whatnot. I did that at school because I haven't drawn in forever, since school. So I found a picture of Bella and took that out there and then had that near me. And then I started just drawing. And when I copy a picture, it's not going to look like the subject. It's not going to, I know that. And I'm okay with that. It's just I use it as a base. And so it ended up being, well, the result doesn't matter. It was, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. It's giving dog, but it's also giving hairy human. Oh, it's scary. Giving some kind of scary cave dweller ish thing. But that doesn't matter. The thing was the drawing. Yeah. And I tell you, mate, I was in flow. I was flowing. I started off just like that, but then after a while, it was just
going crazy,
cross-hatching and little bits and pieces, and it was just flowing out. And I was just like, okay, this is working. And time just went. Yeah. I think I was out there for an hour.
Nice.
Toofer, sun was on me. So get a little bit of sunshine. Yeah. And drawing this hairy human dog thing.
Sweet. That's what we were talking about. Just like something to like put the brain activity into that's not like, a thing like you're working on something or there's a result or whatever. Just channeling that energy elsewhere.
Exactly. It didn't feel like homework. Yeah. It felt like fun. My brain was on recess. And it was just like being a kid again. The school bell had rung and my brain was just like, nope, you stay behind. Yeah. I was able to just do something where I was lost. Yeah. Which was awesome. And it made me think, you can be in these funks. Everyone's can get in a funk, but it doesn't take much to get you out.
Yeah.
Just to chat.
Yeah.
Or someone can prompt you, suggest something. It's just all it took was for us to talk about, oh, perhaps you could do this, or have you thought about doing that, or what did you used to enjoy doing, or just changing that funky thought pattern.
Yeah.
Slightly. Mm-hmm. It just makes you think like, yeah, I did used to enjoy that.
Yeah.
And then you take that thought home and then it grows, develops, and before you know it, you're sketching.
Yeah, and if it's something that it's like you're thinking about it, then that's like, okay, then lean into that, like you haven't stopped thinking about it.
Why am I thinking about that? Yeah.
It's just like therapy of like, if you're in your head and going round and round and round in your own head, you've come up with all the solutions possible in your brain. You're just going in circles. Then you're thinking about the thinking. And that's when you said you're spiraling, you're lost. You've gone too far.
Yeah.
So just to get any outside perspective, something different than what's going on in your own brain is like, okay, there we go.
There it
just
is.
Something different.
Yeah,
than the spiral of your own head.
And then it's almost a relief.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, ooh, I found this thing that is giving me a little bit of breathing space from the thinking. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with thinking. I like the thinking.
Love it.
My brain loves it.
Can't stop.
Yes. We share that with, we have brains that are very curious and that makes us, maybe that's one of the reasons why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Is because this is a great outlet. I'm almost happy in a way that I had that funk because this is a space where, I can just be. And if I'm in a funk that day, I'm in a funk. So what?
Yeah, so what?
So what?
Yeah.
It's out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll listen. I haven't listened back, actually, not yet.
Mm?
But it's there if I want to, as a reference.
Yeah, but also you weren't like too much in a funk. It was like a little bit, but I feel like it didn't take you that long to get out of it. And you were still able to have like a normal conversation. We were talking about all kinds of stuff.
We were.
You were right from the jump, Snuffleupagus and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, there he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, compared to mine, like I had like a couple slumpy episodes.
Slumpies.
I'm like, phew, sheesh.
Yeah.
I felt that, and then listening back, like, good God. But I have been triggered by my own self in an episode before. But I think that's the key, just not to don't try to fight it. Because then you're in a more of a slump.
Good point.
And funk by being like, what's wrong with me?
Good point.
Why can't I get out of this? And it's figure out the why and I don't know, get in there.
Yeah. I think that's valuable because I, for one, because I'm not so funky, I don't get in that funk so often. And so for me, it's quite, what the fuck's going on? Yeah.
And you're like a fixer, problem solver, and growth mindset change, like 24/7 that you're like, hold on. I don't like this.
It's a mismatch with my identity that I've kind of built for myself, if you like.
Yeah, and you're Mr. Positive all the time. Yeah.
And if it is just not congruent with what I show, if there is that mismatch, I'm kind of like, well, what the fuck? If people do expect me to be the Mr. Positive,
there it is.
You
have these expectations of people's expectations of you that might not be true.
True.
I think that was like partially maybe some of your anxiety too, was like feeling like out of control, like I'm not supposed to be like this, like what's going on?
You're right.
Why am I like this? And with having to do something, record the pod that day, knowing like, I don't know if I can do this.
That layered on.
Yeah.
And then that would be full exposure, not just in front of you.
Yeah.
But
everyone.
full exposure in front of everyone is just like, okay, you've built this identity, or this is a certain rich we expect, but now you're revealing,
You're a human.
Yeah.
So you're back to norms.
Yeah, I think I'm back to norms most part. But it threw up obviously more questions.
Right.
I had the alone time at home, so I was able to sit and ponder for a bit. And it did make me think about identities.
Like, what do you mean? Like, why? I don't even know what I'm saying. Like,
what's your question?
I don't know. Like, what do you mean by identity?
Well,
what other people think of you?
Yeah. It's what's going on the inside, what the identity that you've built for yourself. And then what's showing on the outside.
Yeah.
And if there is that kind of, how does that feel internally?
Yeah.
When you've worked not work hard, because that's what I also want to ask is, do you think we work on our identities? Are they fluid or fixed? Is it something that, are you born with a certain this, that, and the other that you cannot break out of because that's just, society or
just how you
geography or whatever that's like building blocks of your identity. And then you as a person, you get to layer on top of that. Or is it something where you're just like, I'm in through different stages of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try on different identities and, that doesn't work for me. I'm going to try on something, it's quite interesting.
Yeah. I think it's all those things.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's different for a lot of people. We've touched on parts of this a little bit before, I feel. It's so hard to say because I would like to say, I think, how do I even phrase this?
Go on. You got it.
You try, there's certain things you can't help for sure.
Sure.
And then you try to be whatever version of yourself you want to be. And it's always the good stuff. So then when people aren't seeing you for your good things that you think are part of your identity, you're like, wait, but that's not me.
Yeah.
But then it kind of is, because why are they seeing it if not? Everyone, you're not just one thing. You're not just Mr. Positive. You're all things, right?
Right.
And then people, I think, try to be certain things, which is, that becomes your identity. People I don't think are just born inherently like just a really honest person and kind. I think you have to try to be like that. You
gravitate towards something that you want to be.
Yeah, I think so. Like you just do everything you do. I think you think about doing it.
Right.
Like someone who, if you think of like the nicest person, it's like they're doing things that make them
nice. The nice person.
Yeah. And I think that's because they want that.
They want to be nice.
Yeah.
They're drawn to being nice.
Yeah. And vice versa. I don't know, because then there are things that I'm like, oh God, I don't like that about myself, but I can't change it, I feel. So then it's like,
cannot change them.
Yeah.
Do you think once we've adopted these traits or that then make up our identity, then it's impossible to shed them? Or?
Kinda, because then there's the internal and then the external.
Yeah.
Like I can react to a situation differently in my brain than what I decide to do outwardly. Sure. But the way I'm reacting internally is going to be the same every single time. I just have to make the choice to act differently to represent myself in this way I want to. But is my identity what's going on inside?
Well,
is that my real identity?
Tell me about that struggle then.
Yeah.
If there's the internal that's like
the instinct.
The instinct of to do this.
Yeah.
Versus, is it expectation or what society dictates or what people close to you want from you?
Yeah.
And then is there this kind of like, people want to self-express.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the most freeing thing ever, right? Mm-hmm. To be authentic, your true self.
Uh-huh.
But why are people not 100% doing that?
I don't know. Social norms, society norms, it drives me up the wall when I see it happening with certain types of people. Like, well, why are you acting this way? Like, the way everyone wants you to, just be yourself. But then there's people who are themselves. I'm like, can you stop doing that? You know what I mean? It's certain
Can you
traits,
stop being yourself now, please? Yes.
Because
that's annoying.
I'll think about me. I mean, if I was being 100% my authentic, which a lot of people say I am pretty authentic, which I like to say I am too. But
I agree.
I would be way worse, I think. And I have to like police myself constantly in your head.
Sure.
So then I'm like, am I just inherently like a shitbag and I have to try not to be? Or is who I am what I present because I have that part of me that knows not to be like,
right.
And then does that make up part of me? I don't know. But then I'm like, are other people doing that?
Are we inherently shitbags?
I do think so, yes.
We are. We're all born as shitbags.
I don't know about shitbag, but like, I know we're all inherently selfish.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
You're always, looking out for yourself.
Human instinct, no?
Yeah. I think that is true.
Yeah. So we're baseline shitbags.
Sure. If you want to say that.
We're also, it depends where you're born.
Oh, so many factors.
Born into.
Yeah.
The
shit
geography.
that happens to you, how you choose to react.
Well, that's later, right? So then there's also parental expectation, and then there's the, the familial history. So what's happened, my great-grandfather was a farmer, my grandfather's a farmer, my dad, we're a family of farmers. It's what we do. So there's that, and that's thrown in. But then you can
choose to change.
You can choose to change.
Not do that at all.
Can you? And then there's the bravery of breaking free of these expectations of how you should be. I don't know if for it's a tricky one because I think shitbag baseline. I tend to agree. I think humans, but I think we're all inherently selfish.
Yeah.
That's just an animal instinct.
Yeah.
Right? It's taking. It's self-preservation.
Mm-hmm. It's looking out for yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we come out.
Yeah.
And, we're looking for cues from our parents as a baby.
Yeah.
And we're screaming. I'm like, am I getting the attention I need?
Yeah.
And I'm hungry. We've got basic needs.
Yeah.
At that point, you're pushing the envelope further and further to see what you can get away with.
Yeah.
And then I think that just extends to as you're growing up and you're sponging all that information in.
Yeah.
And then I think at that point, it really depends on then outside influences.
Is it, like almost immediately.
Yeah.
Because then you have your parents and then your peers and everyone you're interacting with, anything you're seeing anywhere.
You're heavily influenced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think, I kind of just think anything anyone ever does ever is selfish. Not saying that's a negative thing.
Yeah, go on.
Because even if, I donate to charity and I do. Yeah. Why?
To make yourself feel better.
To feel good.
Yeah.
I did a good thing. Recently. And even if you don't tell anyone, you have that feeling for yourself, knowing that you did that.
Yeah.
Like, why do you get a certain job you get?
Yeah.
Why do you do anything?
Yeah.
At any second of it's all selfish.
Yeah, I don't. I know. I've thought of that recently, and I'm like, even the people who you think are so nice.
Yeah, they're doing it because if they were mean, it would hurt them.
Yeah, they would make them look,
or if them mean, feel bad, or they would just feel bad. Yeah. Which, if you don't want to feel bad, then you do something like. It's all
sure. Yeah. It's
even if you're like, you have a kid, which is like, I think one of the most selfish things you can do. You're taking care of this kid. Well, I'm just feeding it and doing the things that it needs. That's not doing anything for me. It's like, well, it is because like what? You're going to be a bad parent. It all comes down to like you just do things for yourself, which is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing as long as we're doing all the right things. No, you win as an individual. We win when everyone's winning.
Yeah,
I think there's too much of that whole looking after myself.
Oh yeah, right now,
right now especially. If we're not looking out, I think we all win on an individual level if everybody's on the same fucking team.
Yeah, I don't operate like that in that way, selfish. I agree with what you're saying, basically. Like people who operate like that 24/7 with every little thing, I don't understand it. I don't get that. It's so weird. Yeah. It's like someone cuts you in line at the coffee shop and like you like blow up and make it everyone's problem. It's like, what are we, do you not see the bigger picture? Do you not think 2 seconds ahead of like what could happen if I die on this hill? Like, You just got to let things go sometimes. But sometimes I have been the person that's cut and I'm like, you know what? Actually, no, I'm not going to let this slide because of what I think is going on here. Or, you know, whatever it is or what kind of day I'm having. But like, people just live their life where every single little thing has to be like
for them.
Me. Yeah. Me. But in the negative way, it's just, how do you take that inherently selfish trait we all have and use it for good? Use it to help yourself, but not, there's a balance. It's a fine line.
So do you think then on that we're all struggling, that everyone's having this internal tug of war? Because if we're all inherently shitbags, then it's more effort to be nice than it is to give in to the shitbagness.
I think a little bit, yeah. And I think especially now with internet and all the access we have, it's like almost your first thought is that this person's not going to be trustworthy or that this person is lying or that.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of in the sphere right now, is everyone is minimal trust. Like, not trusting and expecting the worst of everyone. Yeah. So there's no like helping your neighbor anymore or like doing all these little nice things because you just kind of, everyone's on edge of like, this person's trying to trick me or, which is true. People are scamming people left and right. And this is all this stuff's happening. Yeah. And so it's like, the trust is just not there. So then of course you're like, everyone's like a caged, wounded animal just looking after themselves.
Exactly. And cornered.
I get it. I feel that is important to have that, but you also need to have a little bit of the other thing. I don't know. It's swung too far this way now, but I don't know how to swing it back because it is kind of like with the internet and access, it's the people who are scamming and being bad people are learning how to navigate in this world.
And they're being rewarded for it.
And getting more tricky and more slippery and more sneaky and
There's not enough accountability, it seems.
Hell no.
And we're seeing that at the very top levels. Yeah. And on your point, it feels that the whole world is now made up of the ground is made up of eggshells. Mm-hmm. We're all treading very carefully.
I just saw a thing on TikTok the other day and it was like a crab boil analogy back to the crab legs. And if you put crabs all in boiling water, they could all get out if they wanted to.
If they work together.
But the reason they can't is because they keep pulling each other down. So then they all die instead of helping and lifting each other out. And like, that's what's happening.
Exactly. I love the crab analogy. Yeah. Exactly. That's my thing is we're all going to win as individuals if we all win collectively.
The thing is, me winning doesn't mean you losing.
Yeah. It's not a zero-sum game.
No.
Which is how I think a lot of people operate.
This is buzz, hot topic. Yeah. Here we go. Really quick. The one I always think of is the Black Lives Matter movement happens. Yeah. Makes sense. It seems like we need to be made aware of this. Let's be reminded that our lives matter. Hello? Because it seems with what's happening at the time that they don't, right? So that's why that happened. People immediately took it like they were saying their lives matter more. Right. That is not what they're saying at all. No. So then it was all lives matter. No shit. That's what we're saying. Yep. But what is up with this thought process of just because one group or one person wants some kind of recognition and equal playing field doesn't mean that you now have to step down. Yeah. Exactly. It's a weird, same with like men and women. Like women aren't saying we're more important than men. We're just saying we want to be on equal playing ground. But for some reason, some men take it as we want to be more. It's like, that's not at all what anyone is saying.
And that's kind of like always you've got that us and them kind of situation, like the ones in control, the group of people that are the incumbents. They have the power, they have the position, and they don't want to give it up.
But that's how we operate as humans. It's like it's a psychological thing, and that's why we have the two-party system we have, because they know it works. We can use that against each other, us versus them. Everyone loves that feeling of being included and having a thing we're all agreeing on and against.
Yeah. It's frustrating.
It is frustrating.
Heavily frustrating. I just sometimes sit there and it's almost like I want to pull my hair out. I won't do that next week. I want to keep in what I get given.
Yeah.
But sometimes I want to pull it out. I'm just like, why are we struggling with this still?
Yeah.
You know?
It is frustrating, but then it's like, I do it too. So I don't know. It's hard because I inherently have that protection and the like looking over my shoulder all the time thing just naturally. So then when the society is ramping up, I'm also ramping up my things. Like I'm maybe not as trustworthy and freaked out about certain stuff. I don't know. And then people are raising their kids, you know, like don't talk to strangers, which is important. All these things, but it's like double, tripled, quadrupled down.
Yeah.
That these kids are now just learning inherently, like don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
And like don't be nice to anyone, and like don't, you know. So then no one's connected, and everyone's on their freaking phones all the time in their own little algorithm bubble. Which
is just a repetition. You're just seeing the news. Well, the shit that you just always see, the silo effect of you're never going to broaden your horizons and feel what other people are feeling and walking in their shoes if you just put your same old comfortable pair of brogues on. Yeah. Or your same shoes that the straps falling off.
My broken shoes.
But it just feels currently there's just the fear is ramping up.
Yeah.
And it has been. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it just feels like that cup's spilling over.
Yeah.
And I just don't know how we'll come back from that and try to go a little bit more the other way, swing the pendulum back a little bit.
I don't know either.
If you're a caged animal, and everyone's looking out for themselves, and you're just scared and ready for some kind of attack, then your mindset is that as well.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like if everyone else is doing that, I have to then too, just to protect myself.
Yeah.
Because then you have people that are going to come out of the woodwork and take advantage of those who aren't on the train yet of thinking like that.
Where does that lead us all then? We're fucked.
We're fucked. I don't even know.
Go on. Come on, let's hear it.
I don't want to say I know, but I know it all started when that one person became in power.
When he left his little game show?
Yes.
His little reality TV show, and then turned this into a reality fucking game show.
That's what started it all, because it became the most side versus side thing ever.
Yeah.
Because it's like genuinely pieces of shit not changing being pieces of shit, because the biggest piece of shit is saying you can do this and it's awesome. And then everyone else who's not is like, well, I'm not going to back down because it's right and wrong at this point. So now it's like piled and piled and piled and piled, and it's gone down to every last little bit.
Filtering all the way down.
Yeah. That's like, I don't know if...
Yeah. He's written a permission slip for everyone to be assholes, because chief asshole is assholing and not being held accountable.
Yeah, and it really just brought all these people out of the woodwork to be loud and proud with their Proud Boy shit.
Everyone knows that shit's wrong. I mean, come on, people.
That's why. Even the people who are on that side, they know it's wrong, but they have, someone telling them it's okay to do it. And that's why they all came out of their little hiding, and now they're not afraid to be assholes, piece of shit, racist, whatever it is that they are, because they have someone saying it's okay to do that.
Yeah. They felt slighted, going back to your the point you raised a little while ago, but they felt slighted.
Well, they felt like society was moving on without them, which we were. Get on the fucking bus or get off. You know? And they felt, well, that's not fair. I don't want to do that. And then this person comes out to be the voice for all of them.
That they've been waiting for.
Now they're like, actually, we have the better view because our leader is now in charge. Like, and I just don't get it. Why would you want to be proud of the things that you think of and that? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know. Your brain doesn't think like that. Mine doesn't. A lot of people's do not think like that.
No.
And for us, it's unfathomable. It's one of those unfathomable things. It's like, how can people think like that?
It's like ego, pride, no accountability is all it really is at this point in time.
At this point, yeah. And they're going to look silly as fuck if they admit that they're wrong. No one likes to admit they're wrong. And they go, oh, I was on the wrong side of history. I admit that. Who's going to fucking say that? No one. You know?
Takes a lot of courage to do it. And they don't have that.
Well, slightly back to the whole identity thing. They've built their identity around these values, this value system.
Yeah.
And they've taken on, we can label people from this certain religion or a religion, or they're not religious or
anything, really. Any group.
Yeah, a group.
Any group.
A group that has some kind of agenda. They then absorb this identity.
Yeah.
And then they've got people around them that are like-minded, and then they're just sort of mirroring that shit back. Mm-hmm. And I just feel that as long as that's a thing and that is so baked into their identity and it's been going on and being reinforced for years and years and years.
Yeah.
Basically, if you're saying to them, is there a chance that what you've been thinking and the person you've been for this long, and I don't even want to say is wrong, but has been misguided.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, can you rethink? Can you look at the other side and then assess critically if where you believe is the right path?
Yeah.
And for them to like hold their hands up and say, I was wrong.
Yeah.
No, it takes a lot because they're just having then to give up their whole past.
Everything. Identity.
Who they are.
Their friends, their
essence,
family probably.
yes.
Everything. Yeah.
It's like coming out of a cult, no?
Oh, yeah.
I assume. I've never been in one, but...
And then especially with like something that inherently, it takes so much convincing of other people and arguing to other people and arguing for your side for so long. You've been doubling down for so long now.
Yeah.
Even if you double down once in something, to say you were wrong is so hard.
Yeah.
So when you've been doing it for however long, oof.
I know.
At this point, I do think a lot of people are just like, well,
I'm this far in.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
And, for my pride and ego's sake, I have to just keep going.
Exactly.
I mean, back to our last ep, if someone had told me back then, like, One Direction's just lip syncing everything and they're not, and it was like fact.
Yeah.
I would be like, no, they're not.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I could admit even that, just because that was something I liked and I talked about and like, part of my identity at the time. Right.
Yeah.
So even something as small as that.
Big time.
Yeah. And people can't even admit they're wrong in one simple little argument.
Oh, I know. You're right.
Like, yeah.
So how can we expect them to admit they're wrong on something as like, it would just be, it's your personal makeup. It's who you are. It's what, that's insane. It's a huge ask. And those people that have and do just admit that they're wrong. I mean, fair fucks.
Fair fucks. But I don't know, because who knows? We could be wrong.
Well, dude, now you've said that. There's that way to look at it is...
Well, they think that.
Yeah, I know. But there's a way to look at it. It's like, we're so sure we're right.
Yeah.
They're so sure they're right.
Yeah.
But is it possible that both things are true at the same time? Or is it a case of there is a right that is right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know. You would think. And I think that's the most frustrating part is like we feel like we're fighting for just like what is inherently right and wrong.
A justice.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just don't have it. I don't know. It's strange. But then they think, I don't know. I can't see their side because that's just not me. That's not my personality. It's not my morals. It's not anything that I relate to. So I can't put myself in those shoes at all.
So for me, that's wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong. I mean, they could argue, but...
Because it's like, what is the argument? Like, you're just looking out for yourself. Back to the selfish thing. It's like it all just comes down to just being really selfish and not caring about anyone else. And you'll do anything as long as it benefits you. And
fundamentally, that's wrong. We know that's wrong.
Yeah.
Or we're told that's wrong, right?
I don't know. It's all a fucking mess.
And that's, it's a head fuck.
It stresses me out. I can't even I can't even look at anything anymore that's like that.
Yeah.
Like just, because what the hell am I going to do? Just spiral out of control, my own brain.
Right. We do enough of that anyway. Oof. Heated.
Woof. eaten. Yeah, I don't know how much of that.
I don't know, whatever you'll keep in there with that. I'll try and bring it back a little bit. I know I wasn't expecting us to go there at all.
No.
Wasn't expecting.
I mean, when we're talking about
identities.
stuff like that, yeah, it does.
It's going to bleed in.
Yeah.
The thing for me and identities and self-expression and things like that, I think, to express yourself where we started talking about that originally. And don't you think that's one of the key things for us as people is to be comfortable in your own skin, to find the true self, to be authentic, and how freeing that is once you've landed on or discovered it. Is it like we're always looking for an identity, or does the identity find you? You know?
I think it finds you. I think you just know like what feels right in your gut. And it will always be the most confusing thing to me ever. And if this is you're listening and this strikes a chord,
go.
I hope it sticks with you and you do some thinking, because people say to me, you're so authentic, you're so real, oh my God. And I'm like, yes, I'm not even trying to be. And that's the real thing. It takes more effort to appear a certain way that you're not. So why are you not doing it? If you're complimenting me on it, but you're not doing it, you clearly want to do it. You're putting more effort in to not do it. So what's going on? Because if you think about it, because my whole thing is, I see it all the time. People want to fit in with some group. So they start to act in a way that's not them, or because they want to fit in. And then it doesn't work out and these people don't like them, or they don't like these people. Well, yes, of course you're not going to get along, because that's not you. You're putting on some version of yourself that isn't you to get these people to like fake you. Version of you.
Oh, okay,
they're not gonna, because once they find out about the real you, they're not gonna like you because you put on this fake front to fit in, and then vice versa. You're not gonna like them because that's not how you are. You would find more genuine, real connections with people that are like you if you are just being yourself all the time. People get so stressed and and any kind of friendship, relationship because of all this stuff. And it's like, what are you actually afraid of? Someone that doesn't like you because you're yourself? Who cares if they don't like you? You shouldn't like them either. Because you aren't similar. Find people that are similar to you and they're gonna like you.
Isn't that the gold almost? It's kind of like to be seen. Everyone wants that connection and to feel seen. And when you find your people and they like you for you, it's just it's I don't know, you can't top that almost.
No.
It's almost like, okay, you've seen this side of me and that side of me. You're seeing all sides of me, but you're still in there with me. That's
the person I want to like me.
Yes. That's that's gold there.
Yeah.
Go on.
The main reason people will say, they're afraid to be themselves is because they're afraid people won't like them, or they'll think of them in this way or that way. And I always just think, who cares? Genuinely, who cares if this person that is nothing like you, that you don't even like, who cares what they think about you? Genuinely.
Yeah. But that's that craving for that connection or that finding a group of people.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather find the group that's like you instead of like, let me fit in with the popular people and do this stuff that doesn't align with you?
Yeah.
Like, why would you want that?
But
nothing sounds worse than being surrounded by a bunch of people that I don't even like.
You don't even, but isn't your example before, is that person looking at that group of people and going, I like what's going on over there. That's the sort of person I want to be. I like their vibe. So what have I got? What don't I like about myself? And what have they got? Isn't this what people do? And they're kind of like, well, I then have to do this or wear this, to fit in.
Yeah.
And then if those are the traits or the identity that they're attracted to, then they've got to, their identity is more flexible and fluid to try and be the person they want to be.
I think you have to think, why do you want to be like that? Is it something you're actually interested in?
Right.
Something you actually like? Or is it just society norms or whatever, or
that's the cool group or whatever.
Yeah. I think a lot of people just look at it as like, well, I want to have a lot of friends and I want to be looked at and I want to be admired and I want to be whatever. But that's all that's got going.
Superficial shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd rather meet someone and they're like, yeah, I like sewing my own clothes. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And you're a little bit weird and funky and crazy. I like it. Or like, they can have all these different traits, but like to have one thing in common or...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think if you are yourself, and I think you're someone that is, you don't give a shit. It's like, this is me. Take it. I know we all have a certain part of ourselves that, you know, there's a percentage. Like so much of this is me.
Yeah.
And then there's a little bit of what I give, what everyone else wants to see.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd love it if you liked me.
Right.
But if you don't, okay, I probably don't like you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. You kind of, here I am.
Yeah.
Take me or leave me.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. And I think that's your people will find you.
Yes.
You know?
Uh-huh.
If you're out there looking and like, oh, look at that group, look at that group, look at that group, then yeah, okay, trying on an identity and seeing if it fits and if it feels comfortable, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
If you're still searching for your identity. If you don't know what it truly is.
Yeah, trying a bunch of other
trying
things.
them on.
Yeah.
If, you know, because some people 100% know themselves. Uh-huh. You know, usually, you know, the quirky person, the person who's just like, they're dancing to their own beat. And
you can almost be friends with everyone.
Yeah.
Because you're just like floating around like,
right.
You're not boxed into an identity.
Not boxed in, yeah. But then there's those people, and I think they're kind of like, you know, the special unicorn people that really don't give a shit. And you're looking over there, and you're going, dang, that's amazing. You know what they're doing, because they really don't care. Right,
and it's like people are afraid. Well, you look at the person who's doing that, and you're like, oh. I want to be like that. I could be like that. But then if you're doing all the same things, you're thinking, oh my God, everyone's thinking I'm weird. No, everyone is thinking that. Like, wow. And if they're thinking, look at this weird, what? You're weird for thinking that.
Right. You know? And then maybe more people would do it. If you're looking at someone and going, they're cool as shit because they don't give a shit, then that's kind of inspiring for you to be brave in yourself, right? Yeah. To go to do exactly the same thing and not conform and not try to fit in. It's like whatever you're feeling in there, internal, then express. Yeah. I think just be yourself. Like what you like. Yeah. Do what you want to do. Wear what you want to wear. Like I see all the time on TikTok, it's like, girls, what's the shoe of the summer? What are we all wearing this? I'm like, what the whatever you want to wear. Yeah, hello? Yeah. I've just also never subscribed to that. Why would you want to look like everyone else and wear what everyone else is wearing? Like all the generic decor styles too I've talked about before. Yeah. I'm like, no, I want something like unique and something that's like, oh, this is Sabrina. Like when you go into their house or whatever, like, oh, this is just her. This is her personality, not this looks like a TJ Maxx. You know? Yeah. Right. But then do you think, I don't know, are people that do that, or is that just their identity? Do they just like to fit in regardless of who they're fitting in with? I have to say that they do, because I can't fathom why to do that other than that reason. But you know what also it is like every time I see those kind of people, because it's very high school behavior. Yeah, you know, you want to fit in. Everyone's doing that. I did that. Yeah. Your hope, though, is that you grow out of that. Right. These and you just be yourself and stuff. That's why the term, you know, peaked in high school is a thing. Yeah. Because it's like, oh, you're still doing that kind of thing. Right. These are patterns that are established early on. Yeah. It's how society, peers, parents, the lot, everybody, the outside world wants you to be. Yeah. You know, and these patterns are repeated, and then you feel comfortable with it, not threatened, like not singled out. And then there's that whole discussion of, you know, people want to conform and be part of something and a group, but they also want to be individual. Yeah. And where do those two thoughts meet? Right. I guess if your want for that is bigger than
But
Right.
like being yourself, then I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, if it's going to drive you crazy
Yeah.
thinking what people might think about you, then I guess, yeah, do what
Yeah.
you need to do. Well,
So, are you welling?
no, you're sewing. So now I'm sewing, coming out of the well and into the sew.
Okay. Well, I was just going to add on
Yes.
and bring it back,
Go.
kind of, to the identity
Yeah.
and my upcoming appointment.
Oh,
All right.
yes.
I'm just going to bring it all the way back
Okay.
there
Oh, yeah. Okay.
because I identify as a man with hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
with hair.
As a
That's
man
the
with
difference.
hair. That's what it is. And maybe this is the struggle, my internal struggle, is when I look in the mirror
Yeah.
and I don't see the man with the hair that I perhaps used to be.
I mean, it was a big part of your identity if you were stealing hairspray,
Wow.
right?
This is, yes.
It's very important
We're
to you.
digging deep here.
Yeah.
It is. Perhaps it's a very important part of my identity.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that. Thank you.
Welcome.
We're realizing things in real time.
Yes. Realize.
Yeah. So I'm, and this is kind of, okay, bookmark this little bit. We'll get back to that. But it's because with my identity, it's something I've already experienced. Hair.
Right.
It's kind of like, well, I liked it.
Right.
And I want that.
Now, yeah.
And I have now the opportunity to regain that.
Yeah.
So if I liked it and it made me feel it was part of my identity and it made me feel good,
Yeah.
then why would I not want that again?
Yeah.
And so it's not congruent. What I see in the mirror when I look up and I see the hairline is just moving backwards, retreating, I'm kind of like, there's something. It's not matching to how I feel, how I see myself.
He's like Fabio on the inside, flipping the hair in slow motion. Yeah, but on the outside,
Yeah,
what?
it's not there. It's not aligning.
Yeah,
So if I've got the opportunity,
hair lining.
hair aligning,
Yeah,
then if I've got the opportunity, which I do now, to do something about that, then I think that's all fair and square and fun and games and lovely. Let's go.
yeah.
Now, that's me, but how how does that work for and of course this comes up if you're talking about identity, right? And we're naturally brushing up against identity. You were going to have to then talk about
Yeah.
Gender identity, no?
Right.
A little bit. Mm-hmm. For someone who is born a certain gender.
Okay, we're really getting into all these things.
I know.
Oh, Jesus.
We're born a certain gender.
Uh-huh.
But we never experienced the opposite gender.
Uh-huh.
Now, I've experienced the hair and I want to go back to the hair and, and that's why.
Yeah.
But how, and I want to understand and learn, how is it when someone hasn't experienced something, but they have this internal knowing
Yeah.
that their identity is not that and they need to change it?
I think it's, in that way, the example you're using is simple. Because imagine nothing is different about you except you're in a woman's body. How would that feel? Hello, genuinely, so it would feel so weird,
and
alien, not right.
Yeah.
And you would hate the way you look, the way if you don't like how you are with just a little bit less hair, imagine all that being different.
I know.
The same brain, except obviously your hormones would be a little different. To
be born into...
It's jarring. I don't think you need to think about it much. It just is your brain. It is who you are. And so for that to be so off, it's so disconnecting. And so that's that. But
so we have this brain.
Yeah.
This feeling of self. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to think this through with you.
Yeah.
So we have this brain, this feeling of self, and then we have no say-so on what outer shell it's housed in.
Yeah.
You know? So, this model comes with male equipment and things and pieces,
Yeah, you have no control over that.
Right.
And you don't
That's just
like
what you're given.
Yeah.
But what's on the inside
Yeah.
is going, well, this isn't good. I don't want this.
Yeah.
I want what's going on over there.
Yeah. And then at such an extreme level like that, it affects like every part of your life almost, you know?
Exactly. Because then everyone's only seeing the out.
Yeah.
They're not seeing what's on the inside.
Yeah.
And so they're treating you a certain way based on what's on the outside.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not such as big of a comparison, but like back to just what you said about wanting something you've never experienced.
Yeah.
I mean, I think about it like when, you're getting your hair, you've already had the hair, now you've lost the hairs, but you know what it's like to have the hair, so you want the hair back.
Yeah.
But some people, they're getting all like work done. Like there's a difference where like if you're aging and you get some Botox because you had the no wrinkles, now you have wrinkles and you don't want them anymore. The same thing with like the hair.
For sure.
But there's people who get like a nose job. They just don't like the way their nose, they never had this other nose, but maybe they just see it on other people and they're like, I need it. Or
I want that nose.
Lip filler even.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you doing that? Like, because they've never had that kind of stuff. Is like society stuff.
Some pressures and aging and
and
all those
beauty standards
things.
And things.
Beauty standards for sure. The pressures with those.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, you get older, and let's just fast forward yourself to say you're 70.
Whoa,
it's a long time. I don't know if you can put yourself there.
You're not even there.
I know.
It's a long ways away for you.
It's hard to imagine.
Yeah.
But do you think, like, as you get older, I mean, for me, I still feel there's like a calendar age, and then there's that emotional age.
Yeah.
I feel like a kid on the inside.
Yeah.
Right. But then there's this skin suit.
Yeah.
That's aging.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's that mismatch of what you feel like on the inside and then what's presenting on the outside, which I guess maybe to your point is why people are then maybe there's social pressures, but maybe there's also I don't feel that age, so I'm going to try and do the things to make me look at the age that I feel.
Yeah, if that's your reasoning, I don't know. I kind of think grow up. Like, I hate to say that, but if you just genuinely are feeling down and bad about how you look, then do whatever makes you happy. But I don't think you should be, I feel like a kid, so I want to look like a kid.
yeah.
That's kind of cuckoo.
Yeah.
But I think everyone kind of has that. You feel younger than you are all the time. I feel like everyone has that. I have that.
You feel younger than you are?
Yeah.
What about your old soul
that
thing?
It's like I don't know. It's not how I think or see the world. It's just a feeling.
Okay.
And I feel like a lot of people have that.
So you're not about to start, dressing as a 70-year-old and
oh God, no. But see, but I'm not like trying to dress like a kid. I'm not trying to grasp for that.
Right.
Maybe when you're 70 and
maybe
you get to that point of like, no, I think it's when you're 70, you don't give a fuck. I think it's when you're in your midlife crisis stage where you're like, wait, everything slow down. And then you're grasping at everything all at once. That's why midlife crisis is a thing. You're in a crisis.
Yeah.
Wait. Trying to grasp on to that youth still.
Yeah.
I mean, I still feel like a teenager sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it halts at the age where like you've like learned everything. Like nothing is new and exciting anymore. You've experienced all the things, most of the things, Then it just feels like life just carries on from there.
Interesting. Yeah.
Like you're not having those
big moments.
Yeah. So then life is just kind of going. So I think it makes sense to be like stuck in that. You're looking for that feeling again, that like big thing, I think that's why people look forward so much to the big milestones of like getting married, having a kid, and they put all this weight on it, even if it's not something they actually really want. It feels like, oh, well, this is...
Yeah, this will fulfill that next little hit.
Yeah, this is a big milestone moment.
Yeah. Huh. How about this part of the identity and age thing too? Do you think that we get to a point where someone, okay, they're approaching 70, there's expectations on them on how they should behave, and because they look a certain age, then they should be getting up at 5 a.m. and going to the mall and walking around and getting back and eating some porridge, and then getting in their car and driving in the left lane, fast lane, and with the indicator on, all those things, because that's what old people do. I got a friend, Ursula. She's well into her 80s, right?
Yeah.
Well into her 80s, but she's a firecracker. She's someone who doesn't feel, that's not her identity. But she went to an old people's home to check it out when she reached 80. She's now well into her 80s. And I think her daughter took her there, one of her daughters. And they, had the tour. And so, and then the person came and said, "So Ursula, what do you think? Do you think you fit in nicely here?" Ursula's like, "Get me out of here.
Me out of here.
It's full of old people."
Yeah.
She didn't identify with everyone else who was in there. She felt, no, if I step into this world, I will become what's going on here very quickly.
I don't think old people are acting like old people. I think they just act that way because they are old. Like, they don't drive bad just because that's what old people do. They just can't fucking see. They're slower. You know what I mean? It's like you just do things because that's just what, like, the same reason why a toddler acts like a toddler.
Right.
Like, they're not like, I'm going to throw a tantrum today because that's what I do. It's just they don't know what the hell's going on and they're trying to express,
Right.
I think that's just how it is. And so therefore, if you live your life,
right.
She's obviously has good brain health and she's keeping up with herself. That's why she's not a typical old person.
Right. She's still able to do things. She's not restricted by her abilities or Okay. So she's still able. She's like, well, while I'm able, I ain't going in here because that's going to just fast track me to where I don't want to go.
Just because you should, because you're old or whatever.
Right. But isn't that the expectation of, okay, you're giving old, you look old.
You're giving old.
So therefore, I'm expecting certain behaviors off you.
Sure, but then if they're not, that's like the best thing ever is to see an old person, like,
isn't it?
Breaking it down, doing whatever. It's fun to see because especially as a young person who will be old, you're like, oh, hell yeah.
That's an inspiration.
I could be that. That's an option. Sweet.
Yeah. I guess, if you see it as an option.
Yeah. But some people do, like, even in their 50s or whatever, they're like, well, I'm too old to do that. I'm like,
no.
Why? Are you able-bodied?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Do it. What do you mean you're too old to do it?
I know.
Like, that doesn't make sense.
People seem to think that 40's old and they're like, things are over and done at 40.
I know. I mean, episode 30, I'm turning 30. What is it, next year? Oh, God. Yeah, next year.
Whoa.
Well, I'm 28 now, but I turned 29.
Well, hang on. Interest. So, for you approaching 30, what's your idea about approaching and being 30? Is it daunting? I mean, is it old?
Yeah, this is what I was going to say because you said 40 is like old.
Yeah.
I'm split. Obviously, as I get closer to it, I'm like, whatever. But I do have that, I do have that, oh my God, I can't believe Sabrina, am going to be 30.
Does it sound not right?
It doesn't sound right. Just because, like I said, I still feel sometimes like...
Yeah, a kid.
What happened? I was just 16. Now I'm 30. Like, whoa, hold on.
How'd that happen?
But at the same time, like, I remember turning 21, but I also remember that feels so long ago. Like, who was that person? I don't know. And that was only 7 years ago.
Time's a fucker.
So, turning 30... I also... Most of the people I hang out with are over 30. Okay. Like all my friend group.
Yep.
Like Aaron's in his 30s. All the friends. I'm like one of the youngest ones in the group.
Right.
And I see their lives and I'm like, oh, y'all are doing great.
Right.
Who cares? Everything's fine. Also, none of them are married. None of them have kids. There's no, like, I don't feel a pressure to do stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, we're all in the same pot.
Right.
It's like, it almost feels, if I was afraid to be 30, it's like, what am I saying about them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True. They got their shit together. They're doing the things.
Yeah,
Do you think we look at those big numbers as like daunting and I should have done this by now? Do you think there's too much weight on those big numbers, those milestone ones?
I think so. I mean, I think it's just a society thing.
Yeah.
And
again.
Yeah, what is it? 40 is like over the hill or whatever. It's like, whoa. So, and then the same thing with 30, like it just all, but now it's changing. Like 30 is the new 20 pretty much. And
says the 30-year-olds.
I'm serious though. Just because like we grew up slower in certain ways just because we couldn't be out of the house with our own family and house at 23. Like other people, like our parents.
Yeah, you're right.
Like that was just not possible. So of course we were like a little bit stunted there. It feels as if my adult life is really beginning at 30.
Plus you had COVID thrown in the mix.
Sure.
5 years ago now, which is a bit...
I mean, I've had some big relationships. I've moved. I've done this. I've had jobs. It's like, okay, everything kind of feels to be like settling a little. Like, all right. We're good. It feels like now's time to like get started.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah.
I think everything you've done though, leading up to where you're getting with the big 3-0 is it's all, you've done so much fucking groundwork.
Yeah.
And laid a lot of really solid foundations for you as a person.
Right.
Because now I feel like now you're going to get to do, you can build off that. It's like you've been through a ton of shit.
Yeah.
And you've gained all that experience.
Yeah.
And experience is like something that's so valuable.
Yeah. That's what I mean by settle. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
What else could happen?
Yeah, no.
So let's just like, take
You've
what
seen
I've got and just go. It feels like, all right, we're done with all the craziness.
Bring on the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You've seen off a lot of the freaky stuff, the uglies.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I got through all that.
Yeah. I feel like I know myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to feel any different the day I turn 30 than the day before.
No,
you know what I mean?
I don't think so. I don't think you will, no.
You never feel different
no.
like that.
Dude, I think you're in great shape to... I think you're going to soar from, what you've been through and done to this point. I think I'm excited to see where...
Me too.
Where it's all going to go, because I think you're going to just, kill it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we still got over a year, so...
Let's get there.
Yeah. Sheesh. Well...
now you're doing your well.
Yeah.
Put it in.
Put it in. I guess we should round it, I think.
I think we could keep talking on this one.
We're not round it, wrap it.
Wrap it up.
Put a bow on it.
Pop it under the tray.
Yes. I'm back in the swing of things. Pot is potting. Work is working. Your hair is hairing. All the things are thinking.
Oh. Yeah, we're headed Thursday. Headed. Get it done Friday. Then we stay Friday night, come back Saturday, and then I'll be in recovery mode.
And then I'll see you Monday.
So the reveal Monday.
I know the reveal, and then the pod Tuesday.
Yeah.
Fun.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, guys. You know what's coming.
Outro.
You can follow us on Instagram at Tea and Toasties Pod. Subscribe to the YouTube at Tea and Toasties. Like, comment, review, anywhere you get your podcasts. And we will talk at you next week. And TTFN. Bye-bye.
Bye.